Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to do a really bright look for you guys. I am talking through the eye look, and I did add just a little bit of bronzer and a little bit of blush, but I am talking through majority of the eye look. It's super bright, perfect for summer. If it was still spring, I would say perfect for spring. But I wanted to do something utilizing the BA Star Tropical Palette, which I'm going to be doing a review on right around the time this video is posted. And I also wanted to make use of some new Milani goodies. So if you want to see how I created this eye look for you guys today, then definitely keep on watching. Okay, so it's super duper hot today, and I hope lighting is okay. I'm gonna get as close in as I can so you guys can see, but basically what I wanted to do was utilize my BA Star Tropical palette here. This thing is gorgeous, and it's seriously just a couple of dollars. I've been very impressed with BA Star Cosmetics, but there are a few colors that is not in this palette that I wanted to include, like orange. So I went ahead and I am using my BH Cosmetics Eyes on the 60s palette, which is this one here. So I'm using the orange in here, and a transition shade as well as a highlight shade. But let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna talk you guys through this. So this might be a longer video than I would like, but this is the look that we're going for here. And let's go. So I'm gonna start off using my Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and I'm gonna just apply that all over. It's super duper hot today, so I'm not gonna use like blush and bronzer and highlight. I don't think so, because I am like seriously sticky and I'm not a happy person. It is just crazy hot today, so I'm gonna go ahead and let that set. And BA Star actually has a body shimmer base, but they use this for makeup looks as well. It's a sticky base. It helps bring out the vibrancy in the look, so I'm going to go ahead and apply that to my eye. And it does set a little tacky, so this is something that if you're not used to, it may feel a little odd to you. And then I'm just going to blend it out, but it really does make a difference in the vibrancy of the shadows. If you don't have the BA Star glitter base, or the shimmer base rather, then you could definitely use your Milk Jumbo pencil. You can use a white eyeshadow base, you know, a base to bring the colors out. But I don't have any base with the exception to the lower lash line, and yeah, the colors on the top came out just the way I wanted. It's faded, it's bold, but still looks really good. Now I'm going to go into a transition shade here in the Eye on the 60s palette. It is this kind of muted pink. It's almost a peachy pink tone here. And I'm going to go ahead and get that on a blending brush. I'm using my Sigma E25 blending brush. I got the color on. I'm going to tap some of it off, and I'm going to work that color above my crease back and forth until you get the right consistency and shade you want. That'll provide a nice transition for when you put in the orange and the kind of hot pink magenta shade, and it make it easier to blend. I am also going to go ahead and take this brush here from Coastal Scents. It's just a large domed eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to go ahead and go into this creamy shade color. It is a matte shade. Tap off the excess, and I'm going to apply that to my brow bone already and get that highlight kind of out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and accentuate it a little bit more later, but for right now it'll really help with blending. So go ahead and put that down there. Okay, now what we're going to do is start bringing in the purple and the pink shade. So what I'm going to do is take this pink from the BA Star palette, and I'm going to take it on another E25 blending brush. I think I have like a ton of these traveled ones, and I'm going to get the color on. I'm going to start off from my crease. The brush is going to be this way. Start off from my crease, and I'm going to work that shade in, stopping halfway in my crease, so I'm not taking it all the way in, just like so. And then I'm going to bring it down on the outer third, almost to the half part of the lid, and just blend that color in, just like so. So that's what you got right there. And you can apply more color as you feel you need, but we're gonna stop there. I'm not gonna go all the way in just yet. Now to help, there's a reason why I'm using a base on the lower lash line. If you look at the BA Star palette, and again, like I said, the only two shades I used in the Eyes on the 60s palette is this matte cream shade as my highlight and this shade as a transition. And then I'm going to go in with the orange to create that orange look that I want, to give it more of a rainbow effect. But besides those three shades, everything that you see on my eye besides those three shades come from this palette. And how I did that on the lower lash line is I took a base. For the base, I'm using my Jordana 12-Hour Made to Last eyeshadow pencil in Aqua Last. I've been promising to do a review on this, so I'm going to try and film this as soon as I'm done with this. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this pencil on my lower lash line. Okay, just like so. And I'm also going to take my finger, you can use a brush if you want, and before it dries, the stuff dries fast, so move fast. I'm going to kind of pat and blend it out, just like so. So that way it's there, but it's not as crazy. Now to create the colors that you see on my lower lash line. So I'm going to go ahead and get in, but I'm filming on my phone, so I'm sorry. This kind of looks almost like a goldy yellow, a green, kind of sea foam green, the teal, and then there's a purple on the outer corner. And how I did that was I took a, if I can find it, small little shader brush, and we're going to start off with the green. So I'm taking this really bright green here, and I'm going to get that on my brush. I'm going to apply that on the inner third. So that's how you're going to get that kind of green shade on the inner third. But it looks almost yellow up here, which I did lose some color with blending. The reason why it gives it almost a yellow tone there is because I took that green up. To highlight the inner part of my eye, just like that. Okay, then I'm going to go into that turquoise shade on the BA Star palette right here, and I'm going to blend and join with the green, and that's going to be the middle part of the lid, lower lid, lash line, lower lash line, just like so. And then I'm going to take the purple in the BA Star palette, which is this shade right here, and I'm going to work that on the outer third of the lid and kind of sweeping it up just like that. Okay, now it's kind of hard to see because my wing is there, but I actually take that purple on the same brush and I'm going to start blending it up into that pink, just like so. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and take a blending brush and I'm just going to kind of soften it up a little, just like so. Okay, Now we want to take the silver. That's the only color in a palette we haven't used. So we're going to take this silver shade right here. And clean off my brush. I'm going to put it on the inner part of the eye. I'll join in with the green on the lid, just like so. Lots of steps for this look, but also lots of color. Okay? And I lost some of that color here too, with blending. Okay? And then we kind of have an open spot in the middle here. That's when we're gonna go in with that kind of hot pink. I'm gonna bring the color in. Okay, now we want that orange look, so we're gonna take a fluffy brush, and I'm taking the same fluffy brush I used to apply the transition shade. I'm going to go into that orange, which is this one right here, and this has a little bit of shimmer. It's not matte. If it was matte, it would be great, but this little shimmer really doesn't do much of a harm to the look. And we're gonna go right at our transition shade and blend in. Take your time, go little by little, because you can always go back in and apply more color if you need. Okay, I'm gonna wipe off my brush and then blend. If I feel I need more purple, then I'm going to go in with the purple blending brush and the purple from the BA Star palette. And I'm just going to work that in more. This look is bold, but it's super freaking nice, man. And I wasn't even sure what I was going to create. I just knew I had to do something. I was really, really impressed with the colors that came out. Okay, guys, so that's it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tightline, line my waterline, all that good stuff. I have to do this because there's so much color going on the top and lower lash line that you want to make sure. I don't want to enclose my eyes too much, but that's what really gives me more definition. You can use a white liner or something like that on a lower lash line if you want, but I like that defined kind of almost cat-like eye look. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, so to do my Tightline and waterline, I use my Mally Evercolor Starlight waterproof liner in black. Again, it's super duper hot here. I am sweating as I'm sitting here. So I'm glad I have like a cute little dress on, but you want it to stay really good. So for the liner, I went super bold on the liner. I always get asked in my videos how come my liner looks like I skipped a spot there. I actually have a skin tag right there. So it does kind of look like it skipped a spot, but it just kind of sits odd. But anyway, I'm using my NYC eyeliner, liquid eyeliner in black. This is the one with the brush, okay? And you guys see me do liner all the time, but I'll just do it really quick. Just gonna apply it. I'm gonna start off really thin and then graduate it thicker on the outer corner. I'm using this one because it is black, so it'll really stand out against the colors. Okay, so there's my line. Now I'm going to wing it out, and I went out pretty dramatic. Okay, so that is that for the liner. I might have to fix that one a little bit. Okay, so I am going to add lashes, but I need to curl my lashes. So I'm going to go ahead and curl them. Just like so. But I am going to add some pretty dramatic lashes. And then I'm going to apply one coat of my Perfect Beauty Lash Perfection Gel on my upper lash line and my lower lash line, and I'll be right back. Okay, I only did a light coat on the lower lash line, and the reason for that is I'm going to be using Milani's Lash Art Colored Mascara. This is in the color Mediterranean Blue, and it is gorgeous. Here, I'll show you guys really quick. I have been enjoying this just to increase the pop of color on my lower lash line. So that's what I have on this side. I'm going to go ahead and just apply that. It just makes the eyes pop so much more. Sorry, you guys can't see. It's subtle, but it's still a huge pop. Okay, I'll be back because I'm going to apply my lashes. Sorry about that. So I put my lashes on and I completely forgot I was in the middle of the tutorial. I got hungry and I left. But lashes are in, and I need to warm up my face a little. So I am going to add, so I'm taking my NYX matte bronzer and I'm just going to contour lightly. Just to give me a little definition. My eyes are so bold, I don't want to take away from that, but it's making my rest of my face look a little pale. And then I gotta blend that out a little. Too deep on the side. Blend, blend. That's a little better. Okay. Now I'll add a little bit more blush. Alright guys, so I'm not quite happy with the lips while I'm looking in the mirror. So I am going to take Revlon's Nude Attitude. And that's too white, so I'm going to go over with White Russian from Buxom. Oh, I got like, how in the world did I get eyelash glue all over my fingers? What the heck? think that's better.